What is up, YouTube? It's your boy SHADOVVPUPPET with another video that's been very long overdue. So I kind of want to explain to you guys why I haven't really posted anything, and that oh shit, well, that sucks. That is because I have not had any time. I know, 2 months and not enough time for a single video. Are they gonna argue again? No. Well, guess we'll find out that legendary argument. Oh wow, this feels so weird. But yeah, between school and then school and then a little bit more school, I haven't really had time for anything. I don't even remember what the last quest on this was. Looks like we got some things for Ellie and Phoenix. Ooh, some new perks. Increase your medical skill when Ellie's in the party. Decrease the amount of threat this companion generates when attacking. And we don't need that. Increase the amount of threat. Increase this companion's health. All companions are like instantaneous. Increase the amount of health received from when you inhale. When Ellie is in the party, any damage that would kill you instead heals a small amount of health. This effect has a long cooldown. Honestly, that's pretty badass. Increase the damage dealt by this companion's melee. Increase the companion's base armor rating. Increase the damage dealt by the companion when using ranged. I think that's great. Okay, so we didn't save it. I forgot. Apply. And I really do apologize for that, because I've been increased persuasion, decreased threat, health. Don't need that shit. Is this the same thing? Melee weapons damage. Felix deals bonus damage when they suffer in cowardness. Huh. Yeah, sure, why not? Fly. Oh, we have more. Okay. Oh, I gave you that. That can't hurt. Why not? Perfect. So we'll just do a quick little save over that. Shit, what was I looking up? Main quest, passage anywhere? Side quest. Have Parvati. I forgot how to pronounce her names. Parvati, meet with Julia Tyson, the Groundbreaker's chief engineer. Return to the... Okay, I gotta ask her about that. Cleaning machine. Empty man. Track down. That's caller. I really want to do cleaning machine. See where that leads us. On the Groundbreaker. Typhon? Can we go to Typhon? No, we cannot. Well, might as well ask Parvati, I think, how her day went. I think she... Oh yeah, they were fighting, weren't they? No, those were other two, right? Oh, she's in the engine bay, of course.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Sure. Is the ship gonna blow up? Hold that thought. There's something else I want to discuss.
What? No. If it were, I'd be hollering loud enough to wake the dead. So, Junlei and I have been talking some. through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it, because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good, but real sweet.
Oh, she has a crush on you, dog.
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
Your chest hurt?
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting.
I mean, something else should be pounding, dog.
I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been.
I meant the mechanic working on the engine,
Least way, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't. I just don't care for it.
You don't
It's
care
been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
You're about the warmest person I've ever met. To hell with them. Cold just be the nerves. Everybody's different. Don't worry about it. That sort of thing's plenty nice, but it's not everything. Folks said the same about me.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better.
A touch?
I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel. Who's Isabel?
Oof.
They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close. I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? Lost Hope?
If that's what you want, next time we hit the Groundbreaker, drinks are on me. You said don't drink. You don't drink, will you be alright? I don't think drinking is gonna solve this problem. It would be easier to talk to her about this Isabella person.
Maybe for you. I start thinking about all the things she could say and my guts start crawling up my throat. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
Well, that was a crazy thing. Alright. So, we finished... Journal. We finished that quest. Are we still on the Lost Hope? I'm pretty sure we're still here, aren't we? Groundbreakers docking bay. Let's do it. Felix, Ellie. We gotta take you. Do I want to take you, Victor? Felix or Ellie? I'm so conflicted on which one. Oh, we gotta unselect Victor. Duh. Antibiotics. Good for all that ails you. Auntie Cleo. Holy shit, my eyesight is shit. But that's okay. Okay. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. And everything will be peachy smooth. If this could load in. So, do you guys come here often? There we go.
On my way.
That's not possible.
Sure, on my way. Sure thing. On my way.
Oh, so that brings him back to me. What the hell is this? Alright, so we're gonna do a quick little save scene. Okay. I didn't know about that.
How's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate town?
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert.
Jeez, I'm not an
Oh,
alcoholic.
and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
You're not much of a drinker. Better start slow with the beer. You're new to the whole loosening up thing. How about wine? If you really want to get drunk, whiskey is a... Let's give you wine.
Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is. Bottoms up.
I'm no expert on wine, but ain't you supposed to drink that stuff with your little finger up?
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain, I'm pining for June like something fierce. What am I doing?
Enjoying... Going on a grand adventure across the Holocon. Whining about it. Enjoying a drink with friends. Generally or specifically.
I mean, just
Julie.
with Junlei.
Oh, July.
I don't know what to do about us.
Start by telling her her message got you unsettled. Beats me, I got a rough track record with relationships.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
What if she actually wrote the message? Or what if she... Oh, wait. What she actually read in the message? You haven't said that. No one sounds terrible. Vaguely sensual poetry to someone they don't like.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
She might.
Thinking so makes me liable to lose my lunch, Captain. I never done this before. A relationship.
With
How do I
anyone?
know if she cares the same way I do? I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Let's give you some water.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Good thinking, boss. You just saved Parvati a whole lot of trouble.
Parvati, there we go.
Shut you. Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
What about me? This isn't about me, son.
Everything?
It's about
I got
Parvati.
a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
Don't stop there. You're on a roll. Holy fucking shit. What an asshole thing to say. No wonder you're so scared. There's an easy way to get all those answers of yours. Fuck it. If I know, I'm just here for the booze.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
So you're afraid of disappointing her. That hit home. Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are? What was that? Where'd that accent come from? We all have that in common, you know. I'm not interested in physical affection either. Physical affection.
What if I can't make her happy?
Damn. Yo, this game is supposed to be like an action adventure shooter game, but it's just like borderline writing depression right now. There's other folks out there. Julie's great, but you just met her. You can't make people happy. You won't know until you try.
Yeah, I know you're right. Just wish it were that easy is all.
So do I, brother. So
I'm not
do
used
I.
to speaking free with folks. Back in Edgewater, there wasn't no one who wanted to know my mind. Excepting my dad. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
Sometimes something to work on then. We all do.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just, wow, so much to think about.
So are you gonna ask her out?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
You're still unsure. Yes, just ask her. Determination. Don't ask for my opinion. Believe in yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend.
You're welcome.
It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
You know something, Parvati? You ought to come drinking with the crew more often.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together.
There is.
Come on, let's go.
Somehow, I always find my way back to the Groundbreaker.
Talk to Parvati back on the ship. Alright. Everybody, let's go. Suck it, chew it. You can do it. Oh. I keep forgetting.
Down on 22 that you did a
This is not a third-person game. But I'm fine with. I cannot wait for what's it called? Cyberpunk. There we go. Almost forgot the name to it. A lot of people were complaining, oh, it's not third person, oh, it's not third person. Neither is this game, but it's still fun to play. Well, let's do a little quick savesies.
Why was I built to feel ennui?
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise.
Hey.
Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
You're welcome. Did you talk to Julie? If I know one thing, it's how to starve off hangovers.
I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Not to ask for spoilers, but will there be drinking tonight? Were there any funny typos? Oh, I kind of want to know.
Oh, she called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes, but I think maybe that's just what they call them on Groundbreaker. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
The Isabel crisis was all a big misunderstanding. Glad we wasted time drinking because Julie's bad at writing messages. If you two marry, I'll be saying, haha, just kidding, unless... Unless you're not.
Isn't she sweet? Like one of those 2-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. There we go. Quest complete! Alright. So now that we did that... Ooh, I got another, what, skill? I got 10 points available. Hell yeah. Inspiration? I probably need... Persuasion? Is it? Is it persuasion? Or like inspiration? Companion abilities. Hey! Nice! Companion abilities. Not really gonna use melee anymore. Probably gonna use weapons. So probably invest more into this right here. Persuasion is at 60. Probably want to increase that a bit more. Probably want to increase medical and engineering. Nice. Alright. So, journal. Passage to anywhere. Purchase the nav key. Can't purchase that just yet. Don't really have the funds. Acquire the science with weapon on groundbreaker. Isn't this groundbreaker right? I could have sworn I've already done that. Let's take you and you. Yes. Perfect. The Dissident Hunter. When indentured servants are free, anarchy soon follows. And my water is finished. That was good. There we go. Alright, so looks like downstairs.
Hey, that pad out.
Isn't there a back bar? I know there's a way out here somehow. Don't really want to get caught stealing. What the hell was up here? Oh shit, dude. That scared the living AIDS out of me. So I'm guessing this was a way to bypass that? Okay, dude, I am slightly more interested. Anti-riot gears? sure this is Shocky. No? Oh no. Great.
Look out, Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? You got your
Rest
punch.
of them. Is it okay? Finish his weapon. So wait, do I have the weapon already? Aren't we on the groundbreaker? The logs on Hawthorne's terminal. You gotta be kidding me, right?
You see we had a conveyor pull in?
I had the logs the whole time. This makes no sense. If I had the logs, why wouldn't it just tell me I had the logs? Like, come on, son.
Warning, intruders will be... Oh, it's you.
Yes, it is me. Oh, I got new messages? This is just to let you know that I've given you the rest of the you-know-what to the you-know-who. Sorry for the secrecy. You never really know who's reading these things. I appreciate you giving me the time of day. You risked your neck heading into the community center. I'm grateful, but I've also appreciated if you never told another soul about our business. I like my job, and I like to keep it. I don't really know who you are. Oh wow, this is quite a bit. Parvati? I don't do this, so here it goes. There's this engine, and it hums real nice, like a box of cats playing with mice. But she's caught up, hacking up sludge, cause there's a blockage that just won't budge. What's an engine to do when there's a wrench drives in like a shark? Hair all done up fancy and dark. She feels like a spasm in her compressive alternator. Wow, this is... Maybe we need to study this poem. Trembling cause it's aching to meet her. What's an engine to do? I've got 5 more stanzas mapped out, but I'm having trouble rhyming some of the parts, so I'll get back to you on that. We were talking about old friends, and I got to thinking about Isabel. I don't know what I was thinking, and I don't know what she was thinking. We were a mess, a good mess, but a mess. I'm a better me than I was then. I wanted you to know, even when I drink too much, the old family, even when I drink too much of the old family recipe. You're pretty swell, pretty tea. Damn you, spell check. Meet my wrench. Too tired. I'm gonna put my head down. Well, okay then. So then, I have this then? Acquire the logs on Hawthorne's terminal. Mentioned rumors. The logs on Hawthorne's terminal mention rumors on the groundbreaker of a scientist who bragged about a powerful weapon he was researching. Perhaps more details can be found on the station. Another of Hawthorne's logs mentioned looking into Gladys's shop for old records. Apparently, the smuggler acquired several leads that way. The logs of Hawthorne's terminal indicates that Phineas has a powerful weapon in his orbital laboratory. Aren't we... Isn't the place we're on the groundbreaker? View the distress signal. Main quest. Radio Free Monarch. Speak with Nakai about the stellar... The Empty Man. You found a job posting about the Groundbreaker's public terminals for an ethically flexible spacer. Alright, so... Wait, I kind of want to know about this one though. This one... Phineas's weapon.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
That's all I have to do. That's... Sometimes I hate this game. Will not lie to you. Wentworth High Society. Finest cigarettes in the Holocon. Wentworth cigarettes. Making your lungs shittier since 1954. So, the weather outside. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll just keep that. Alright, so we hold X for that. Phineas's weapon. After repeatedly falling from great heights, you no longer function well when the ground is far beneath you.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Yes, dear. Which offer were you interested in? You could always try your hand at landing in Cascadia if you're interested in dying horribly. Pick your poison. Marauders, wild beasts, acid lakes, bottomless sinkholes. If you're looking to die, Cascadia is happy to oblige. Landing pad on Monarch. You don't need a nav key to access it, so it's got that going for it. But it's also kilometers away from Stellar Bay, and the might be best. Suit yourself. Any...
Got my sights on you.
Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't know that. The hell is this shit, dude?
stay in the public areas and we'll get along fine. Uniform queen.
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill. It's not often I see you on this side of sickbay.
I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself.
It'd be nice to have you in here patching people up, not just blowing them apart.
I respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me.
Have it your way then. You always do. Now, about your friend here. Keep hanging around and I'll begin to think you're here for me. What can I do for you? You have...
Really nothing. Wait, why do I have to go all the way in there? Oh no, I am not doing that right now.
Rizzo's knock you out on
Sublight. The legitimate smuggling business.
Wonder if they got some type of secret handshake.
This way? I believe so.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable?
Ha! Yeah, that's me.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything. A bullet went through it, most of the way. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Workplace hazards, Captain. Pretty routine around here.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Nice.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Not a word. Pity. My guy in marketing is about to lose his other thumb. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Always is.
Wouldn't be much fun without one.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
And bits is money.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
You have hair?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities. Your words, not mine. Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate. Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one. Ask. I'll be seeing you.
You sure will. That's your sweet Bippy. What's in here? Nope, can't go in there. Alright, cool. So, what quest do we have left? View the distress recording on your ship. Alright, we can do that.
D&D fortune baked bean. When you need to eat and run, or...
See, like, what I'm confused is this quest right here. Acquire the science weapons on the Groundbreaker. Acquire Phineas's science weapon.
That means it's the only one.
Well, why does her name come up? Logs on Hawthorne's terminals rumored that the Groundbreaker of a scientist who bragged about a powerful weapon he was researching. Another Hawthorne's logs mentioned looking in Gladys's shop for old records. Apparently, the smuggler acquired several leads that way. At his orbital lab.
This is Halcyon. We interrupt a regularly scheduled.
You think Gladys is gonna make us listen to the rerun of The Chairman's Children again?
Isn't there like some lockpick, pickaxe, weapons power, flamethrower, plasma rifle, the vermin? Ooh, what is that?
You can listen to Halcyon.
Dude, that looks interesting. 22, 24, 10, 24. Where the hell do I buy lockpick things?
Glad to see a friendly face. What? Didn't quite catch that. Glass ear. Sorry, there's a lot of Nothing to fear. Sorry again. The sound of Groundbreaker's engines. Huh? What? Huh. Now that I heard.
probably rob your ass. What are they called? Dude, that looks nice. Megapic? Oh, Magpics. So that's what it's called. Someone has to have them.
Is it just me or is Grep?
Oh, it's Martin. Hey, Martin. Still wearing the hat?
How observant. I'm off. Have a look.
What is this? Armor. Armor parts, weapon parts. Dude, no one sells lockpicks. It's like the only thing I need. Dealer somewhere here.
Good to see you again.
Yes, likewise.
I sold it. Didn't seem to make me any quieter.
That mod was for your gun, not your smart mouth.
You want to bust my chops? Do it over drinks next time I'm on station.
Please don't mind her. Everything I said.
So is this like everything she has for sale?
Another shower after this.
I've been meaning to write this jacket in.
Frankie got a lead about some local savage. One of the groundbreakers' old hangars was bricked up until someone found it by poking around in the stevedore's quarters. Lila gave us the go-ahead to plant the flag when we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for the loose panels and climb on the top of the bunks and head toward the back. That sucks for you, man. Oh wait, I already saved it. Oh, that. Well, good thing I saved, right? We need to get off this godforsaken ship. And yes, I was hurt, okay? Thanks for the observation. Are Alright, well guys, that's all we have for, I don't know why. Oh yeah, that's why. So I could just have to say right here. That's all we have for today, guys. If you liked the video, as always, go ahead and leave a like. If you dislike it, go ahead and leave a dislike. But leave in the comments down below why you disliked the video. Maybe it was my voice, maybe it was the gameplay. Maybe this game is just outdated. Whatever it is, go ahead and leave a comment down below. If you did enjoy it, tell me what you liked about it. And as always, have a wonderful day. Let's go!